What's goody YTBC? What's good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world? B Marsh with another boxing video. So on this day in boxing history, June 27th, 1988. Mike Tyson fights not Larry, what's his name? He fights Michael Spinks. Michael Spinks, and this fight right here is basically for the Undisputed Championship at heavyweight and the lineal title. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson had basically, how did these guys get here? Basically, Mike Tyson had 3 belts at the time. You know what I mean? He had the WBC, WBA, and IBF. You know what I'm saying? He got the WBC belt when he beat Trevor Berbick. You know what I'm saying? He beat him in a couple rounds. Then he got the WBA when he beat James Bone Crusher Smith in a decision, 12 rounds. And he got the IBF strap when he faced Tony Tucker. You know what I'm saying? That's how he got the IBF strap. Mike Tyson did. And, you know, that IBF strap previously was held by Michael Spinks. Michael Spinks only defended it twice, actually. You know, Michael Spinks got the IBF belt when he beat Larry Holmes in the first time they fought. And then he defended that title, the IBF title and the lineal title, again against Larry Holmes. And he won the rematch. Then Michael Spinks fought some guy from Norway. I don't even remember his name. Some guy, some white dude. And he ain't defended again because his mandatory was Tony Tucker. You know what I'm saying? So rather than fight Tony Tucker, the man Michael Spinks decided to drop the belt, and he fought who'd he fight? He fought Jerry Cooney, the white dude who had fought Larry Holmes some years back. You know what I mean? The Great White Hope back when. You know what I'm saying? So that's how this fight basically came along. You know, Mike Tyson was the undisputed champion at heavyweight, but what's his name? Michael Spinks was the lineal champ. You know, and some considered him the true champ. You know, because he beat the man. You know, that's how you get the lineal championship. You know, the lineal belt, the Ring Magazine lineal belt is basically, you know, you got to beat the man to beat the man. To beat the man, you got to beat the man. You know what I mean? You check it. So basically, yeah, that's how this fight came along, man. You know, Mike Tyson. This fight was in Atlantic City. You know what I mean? I think what's his name was the promoter, or basically the investor, the financer, Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? This fight could have been held in Las Vegas, but they held it in Atlantic City. And at the time of the fight, they go, but Butch Lewis, man. I ain't seen that man in years. I forgot Butch Lewis was Michael Spinks' manager. But what's his name? Yeah, you know, it was the highest, it was the richest fight in history at the time, you know what I'm saying? In 1988, you know? So, basically, that's how these guys got in the ring, you know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson was now going for the only belt he didn't have at the time, the lineal strap, you know? And, he was ready to go get what he felt was his, you know, the only trinket that he didn't have, you know what I'm saying? And everybody wanted to see this fight, you know? And, you know, this fight ain't go too long, ladies and gents, you know what I'm saying? Basically, it was 2 knockdowns, you know? One was on the ropes in the first round. This fight only went 1 round. One was on the ropes. It was a left uppercut and a body shot that put Michael Spinks down on the canvas. You know, he basically took a knee and he took his 8 count. He got up immediately, took his 8 count. But as soon as he stood up to go back into action after the knockdown, man, Mike Tyson caught him with a left hook and a right hook, and boom, that's all she wrote. The man was stretched out on the canvas, you know what I'm saying, with his eyes wide open, you know. The man, Larry Spinks, it's going to happen soon. There goes the first knockdown when he got the 8 count, you know what I mean? Here you go. 1, 2. Good night. There you go. Laid out, stretched on the canvas with his eyes wide open. You know, this is a vivid memory in boxing history for me, man, because I was a kid and I used to always see this highlight. There used to be a show called George Michael sports machine, you know what I mean? And this particular knockdown was like on the highlight reel whenever the show started. Now, I used to always love looking at that highlight, you know what I'm saying? I was a youngster back when, you check it. So yeah, this was a great fight in history, man. Didn't go too long, you know, one round. Um, Michael Spinks ain't never fight again, man. This was his last fight, and I believe this was the first time he was ever put on the canvas. You know what I'm saying? First time ever on the canvas, you know. And Michael Spinks was a great light heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was the first light heavyweight to become a heavyweight champion since Tommy Burns, you know what I mean? And and that was like over 100 years ago, you know what I mean? And the man, Michael Spinks, in my opinion, is one of the greatest light heavyweights ever. You know, he's up there with guys like Ezra Charles and Archie Moore. You know, Bob Foster. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely a legend. You know, this was the only loss in his career. You know, he had a great career, but Mike Tyson retired him, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, this was a great fight in boxing history. There you going to see it again. 1, 2. That right hook right there, that short right hook, man, you could tell that had impact. Look how short it was and how the man's head bounced on the canvas, you know what I mean? So this is how Mike became basically the undisputed champion and the lineal champion, you know what I'm saying? Back in 1988, you know, he started getting them belts in 1986, and he was undisputed champion in less than a year. You know, by 1987, he had all them belts, you know what I'm saying? You check it, in less than a year. Get that man, Michael Spinks. You check it. So it's only right, you know, I also had to play this old MOP Brownsville, Brooklyn tape back in the day, represent for Mike Tyson in this damn boxing history, because this is a fight right here that boxing fans will never forget. The night Mike Tyson became the lineal champion and proved his greatness. So, alright, ladies and gents, let me know what you guys think about this video and about Mike Tyson and about basically this fight. Let me know what you guys thought about Michael Spinks. You know, Michael Spinks wasn't trying to fight the real heavyweights, you know. But, hey, he took his chances with Mike Tyson because the pressure was on, you know. He couldn't hide forever with that lineal belt he had, you know, that he got off of Larry Holmes. So Mike Tyson got what he felt was his. Great fight in history, ladies and gents. So if you liked the video, hit that thumbs up and please subscribe. B Marsh Boxing. Peace.